Okay, so you sent us this great stack of sources, and they sort of frame this whole thing as night creative youth versus a morning establishment.
Right, that's the narrative in some of them.
But let's dive right in. Our take, looking through this, is that this isn't really about attitude or, choice.
No, not fundamentally.
It seems like this generational time war, as they call it, it's actually biological, like deep down.
That's absolutely the core issue here. It's about chronotype.
Mm-hmm.
Your body's innate genetically influenced preference for when you sleep and when you're alert.
And that's not fixed, right? It changes.
Exactly. And it shifts dramatically during the teenage years. That shift creates this biological gap between adolescence and the adult world schedule.
So what's actually happening in their bodies? It's not just them wanting to stay up late watching videos or something.
Oh, not at all. We're talking about a really profound hormonal shift. It's called the adolescent sleep phase delay. Two key things are going on. First, melatonin. That's the hormone that signals sleep time to your brain. In teenagers, its release is delayed.
How much?
By up to 2 hours sometimes. So biologically, their brain simply isn't getting the go-to-sleep signal until maybe 11 p.m. or even later. It feels like late afternoon to them.
Wow. Okay, so their bodies are literally saying it's not time yet.
Pretty much. And then there's the second part. It's about sleep pressure. The scientists call the homeostatic sleep drive.
Right, that feeling of needing sleep that builds up all day.
Exactly. In adolescence, that pressure builds up more slowly. So think of it like a bucket filling with tiredness. Their bucket fills slower, and it starts filling later because of the melatonin delay.
So they don't feel tired until much later, and the sleep now signal is also late. Double whammy.
Precisely. And that immutable biology crashes right into these rigid social structures, like school start times.
Yeah, the sources point squarely at American high schools. What was the figure? Like 82% start before 8:30 a.m.
That's the number, which is earlier than medical experts recommend for adolescents.
And this gap, this mismatch between their body clock and the school clock, that's what you call social jet lag.
Correct. It's like flying across time zones without leaving home. And you, the listener, know how that feels: groggy, unfocused, just off.
What does that constant jet lag do to a teenager? What are the consequences?
Well, it's really a public health crisis in disguise. Chronic sleep deprivation is a huge risk factor. We're talking anxiety, depression, other mood disorders, and physical health, too. Things like metabolic dysfunction.
And safety, right. I saw some alarming stats on driving.
Absolutely critical. Drowsy driving is a major factor in accidents, and car crashes are tragically a leading cause of death for teens.
But delaying school starts actually helps?
Significantly. The evidence is compelling. One study you sent showed a 16.5% drop in teen crash rates after just a 1-hour delay in start times.
16%, that's huge. That feels like a no-brainer.
You'd think so. But there's still so much resistance, and the sources suggest it's not really based on, say, farming schedules anymore.
No, it's more the old industrial 9-to-5 model.
Well, that, and it gets tied up with cultural ideas. The whole Protestant work ethic thing, valuing early rising, seeing later schedules as somehow lazy or morally lacking.
Which brings us to that common argument. Don't early starts teach discipline, responsibility, prepare them for the real world?
Ah, the discipline paradox. That's what some sources call it.
Paradox, how so?
Because forcing this biologically inappropriate schedule actually undermines the very thing it claims to teach. Sleep deprivation hammers executive function.
Which is?
Things like impulse control, emotional regulation, planning, focus. The very cognitive tools you need for discipline.
So by making them constantly sleep deprived, we're actually damaging their ability to be disciplined.
Exactly. The system is physiologically self-defeating. The tardiness, the zoning out in class, the mood swings, these aren't character flaws. They're symptoms.
Okay, so a later start time, like 8:30 or later, isn't coddling them.
Not at all. It's foundational. It's an evidence-based way to enable discipline by letting their brains actually function properly. It's about setting them up for success, not failure.
Right. Makes sense.
And if you think bigger picture, this whole debate connects to the future of work, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Flexible schedules, chrono working.
Aligning work with your natural chronotype for better results.
Yes. So maybe the solution isn't about the night owls winning or the early birds winning.
It's about moving beyond a single, rigid schedule for everyone.
Exactly. It's about flexibility.
Yeah.
Respecting chronotype. It's becoming really a matter of equity and inclusion, letting people operate when they're naturally at their best.